You want to be very mindful when it comes to just trusting or having some type of blind loyalty to your union, because there may be some things that you don't know about when it comes to your union. Because I've had jobs where I was working for an employer and the union was more loyal to the employer than they were to the employees. And I've seen employees go through some very bad situations, usually a liability type of situation, and it ended very bad for them up into being either terminated, fired, or just even being sued by the employer themselves. So one of the things that I want to share with you just on being mindful is the first thing is you want to look into is your union in the same bed as your employer. What that means is, do they have some type of secret agreement that they're going to work together but not really work for the employees? And so one of the things you want to be able to find that out is you want to ask people. Ask people what is their experience when they've needed to call their union when it came to the problems in the situation that they have on their jobs. Did they feel like the union had their back? Did they feel like the union was doing political moves on their behalf or against their behalf? You want to find out from people what their experience was like. You also want to look into the history of that union, because if that union has a huge history of working with that employer, that's not really good, because then what you have is really a fake union. It's not really there to help you. They're just another agent for the employer to be able to keep the employees in line, as well as getting information about any liability or any disagreements from the employees with that employer. The second thing I want to share with you is be mindful of your union lawyers. A lot of employees, and I've seen it and it's crazy, they just think like, cool, we got a union lawyer, I don't have to pay anything because I'm already paying union dues. But be very mindful. I've seen union lawyers be the same lawyer for the employer. Can you even just see, just off of me saying that, how that does not really make sense when it comes to your best protection? Because at the end of the day, the employer will always have more money than the employee. And the people that always have the most money are always the ones that are being chosen first. That's just how business goes. That's just how politics go, especially within the workforce. I've seen it. So be very mindful of your union lawyer. Be sure to look into them. And then lastly, be very mindful of your union reps. I know many of us like to trust our coworkers because we like them and this and that, but be very mindful of that. I've seen union reps just be playing double agent. They're acting like they're on our side, but really they're just trying to get ahead so they can get promoted while they're trying to keep us in line for the employer. So keep those things in mind and you'll be successful.